Welcome back, I'm Tedward, and for the next couple of months, I've been offered the chance to daily drive this 2007 Bentley Azure. And the last time I drove this car, I made mention that this may be the last time I ever get to drive such a beautiful vehicle. This one has 4,300 miles on it. It's pristine, it's gorgeous, it's iconic. I absolutely love this engine. It's a 6.75 liter twin turbo V8. It's that old school Bentley vibe inside and out, even though Volkswagen Group owned Bentley at the time of its production. But man, does this retain all of the old world Bentley vibes. With the roof down, it's the perfect cruiser, and we're out here today not to critique it, not to get a feel for all of its quirks and features, but you know what? Let's just go through a drive in southern Maine on some coastal roads and enjoy it for what it is. Our key goes in only one direction, foot on the brake. You'll notice this tachometer redlines just beyond 4,500 RPM. This is a low revving tugboat engine. It's phenomenal. There's so much torque. In fact, there's 650 pound-feet of it. And in the center, you'll notice we are up over 80 degrees outside today. It's a warm day. I'm sweating. We've got our water temp, our fuel gauge, which is going to be perilously low by the time I'm done today, oil pressure, ever important, and our clock. When I put the roof down earlier, I knew today was the perfect day for it. It's such a crazy mechanism, and it's such a long roof to recline back into the rear of the vehicle. But when it does open up, we have all this real estate and no blind spots. It's phenomenal. This is one of the only cars that when I get in, I put the seat up like it envelops you. So I do actually have to rise the seat just a touch. And then one of my favorite features is this single button to raise all four windows. It really does redefine driving when you're using the Azure regularly, because instead of making abrupt and brash motions, you just make suggestions. And I find myself driving in such a smooth, fluid way, almost too slow. I'm probably just impeding traffic, honestly, but that's fine. People want to look at it. They're not even mad at you. If you drive like this in a Crown Victoria, they seem like they're upset with you. If you drive like this in an Azure, they're thrilled that they get to spend more time with it. Long nose, we got to be really careful. When the generous owner offered to let me take this car for a while, he said, why don't you just use it for a few months, see what it's like to live with. I don't know that I'm going to daily drive this car. That seems like a bad idea, and it seems like an expensive proposition as well, because this car is 6,000 pounds. It gets about 8 miles per gallon. That's not going to be very enjoyable. So what I have done is I've planned a few little trips where today I'm in southern Maine. Later in the week, I'm gonna go out to Connecticut for a wedding, because what better vehicle to show up to a friend's wedding in bougie Connecticut than a Bentley with the top down. So I'm definitely excited to have the opportunity to really use this car and figure it out, because it's just so enjoyable. I totally get why people bought these. I can't understand how anyone could have afforded one when they were new at about $397,000. These were very expensive. Now they can be had for under $200. In fact, some are as low as $100 to $150. Check out a tea and lemonade stand. Ooh, sorry guys. I am not thirsty. What an asshole. Driving past the kids in a Bentley. Oh, the houses out here are outrageous, and this thing fits right in. Oh, I've got that cool ocean breeze coming over right into the car. I mean, nothing is better than a giant four-seater. Look at this. Look at how beautiful this is. It's perfect. Got the windows up for wind noise. That's for you, not for me. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make here. Oh, I can just smell the crisp salt water. It's all in the air. if money were no object and I could crash this car into a bunch of trucks, take our time through here, I would absolutely be doing the island living thing, maybe like Nantucket, Martha's Vineyard, Block Island, something like that over the summer. Just take a month out of the year and live down there with an old Defender. There's an entire car culture that you don't really get to have unless there's a vacation home or like some oddball purpose for a vehicle. And I know that's really bougie. I don't live that life, although I'm granted to live that life right now just because I've got access to this Azure. But it's not my daily routine, and it's certainly nothing I can fund on my own. But I would love to. You know what I want to do? I want to have that kind of money where you don't go on vacation, you summer places. I want to summer somewhere. I knew southern Maine was beautiful, but I didn't realize there was this much lush, crazy stuff not so far from Boston. I mean, we're not way, 5 hours up north in Acadia or anything. We're just a hop, skip, and a jump away from the city that I call home. And yet I feel like I'm on an island. I'm just in this completely other culture. I think I have some goals to achieve here. This is great. That is the most Maine thing. Look at those boots. He's been clamming all day. Oh, it is so beautiful down here. I can't even believe it. What could be better? What could be better? You put the top down in your Bentley and you go drive to the coast. Look at this. These people are so lucky that they have homes down here. They were really lucky they bought them a long, long time ago when they didn't cost very much money. Wow. This is just incredible. Look at this. Maine is an interesting state because Maine has a lot of pride in what they do. There's everybody always just trying to buy local. There's a huge fishing culture up here, lots of outdoorsy folks. Maine is a land all its own, and the vacation land slogan on those license plates is absolutely no joke. Look at this. Yes. With one button, I can lower all of the windows at once. And we've certainly made a statement with the Bentley, although I am wearing a camera on my face, so I look especially strange to anybody who I'm passing. This is so much better with the roof down, man. Gotta have the roof down in the Bentley. This is fantastic. Look at this. Fantastic. I'm so happy right now. This is my idea of a vacation. I don't even have to get out of my car. Lobster rolls, gelato, happy people. This is it. Let's see if we can get a quick shot of this car down here by the coast, because that would be wonderful. Hopefully we don't get yelled at for not properly parking. Let's see if I can get this. Do you think they'd let me stop here for 2 seconds to get a shot? Let's try this. Hopefully they don't yell at me. Let's get back on the road and see if we can't find a really beautiful spot to end this video. I think we found the perfect spot to stop for some ice cream and a lobster roll today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. We're gonna have a few more videos living with the Bentley Azure. And man, I couldn't think of a better time and place to be than the end of the summer here in Maine. Don't forget to respect the drive, and I'll see you in the next one.